I came up with another soup recipe that is worth your time. Oh yeah, and it all fits in the 3-quart iPot. Serves two. Originally, this recipe came from America's Test Kitchen's Creamless Creamy Tomato Soup. Came out ages ago, and it called for like bread to make it creamy, and there was no dairy in it, and they put olive oil in it and chicken broth in it, and I was like, I don't need all that. So I came up with my own creamless, creamy tomato soup. No bread, no oil, no chicken broth, all whole food, baby. It is so, so good. You're not gonna need any salt. It's amazing. It's really good. All right, let's get cooking. All right, let's get the iPot hot. Starting with the saute mode set to normal heat setting. I had to adjust my cooking time here, so pay no attention to that part. With the inner pot hot, I added 1 cup of chopped sweet yellow onion, 1 cup chopped celery stalks, and I'm dry cooking it in the inner pot. When you're dry cooking, sometimes you get a little sticking, a little browning action, and all you need to do is add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water to clean up the bottom of the pot and get those veggies moving again. It's no biggie. So after about 5 minutes, I added 2 garlic cloves that had been minced, 1 cup of cubed sweet potato, make it small cubes so they cook quick, and then 1 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes. Try to find canned tomatoes with the lowest amount of sodium if you can. And then I just use the spoon to kind of help break up those tomatoes, but it really makes no difference because we're going to blend this anyways. The full recipe for this soup is in the Show More section underneath this video. All right, I'm locking on the lid now, turning the steam release handle to sealing, and we need to change cooking modes here. So I want to cancel the saute mode, hit pressure cook, which is automatically set to high pressure, turning off the keep warm mode, don't need it, and I'm using the minus key to take our cooking time down to 1 minute. Oh yeah. In the meantime, I want to make some nice tasty croutons. So I took 3 slices of whole wheat bread, cubed it up, cut off the crust. Don't need the crust because it gets too brown during the toasting, so just discard those. And then I gave it a couple of pinches of garlic powder and onion powder, just equal portions there. Dump those cubes out onto a nonstick baking sheet. I'm going to use my Breville Smart Oven Air to toast up these croutons. There she is. Oh, she's so pretty. And I basically just use the toaster mode here. Set the toasting to 4 and the slices to 6, so I had even cooking. Now, in that little time, it didn't take very long. The cooking time is up on the iPot, so I'm turning the steam release handle to venting. It takes about a minute for that pressure to get out of the pot. The float valve drops, and now I can safely take off the lid. The lid does not come off until that float valve drops, so don't sweat it. All right, look here. Look at this wonderful soup. We're almost there, folks. We are almost there. The sweet potato is fork tender. Perfect. Everything's cooked through. The tomatoes are still whole, but don't worry about that. Now I'm adding 1/4 cup of hulled hemp seeds, the raw kind. I just get these in the bulk section of my grocery store. And then you can use either your Vitamix, a drink blender, or an immersion blender to blend up the soup from here. I went ahead and used my Breville immersion blender from the all-in-one processing system that I have. Not a sponsor, but there is an Amazon link down below. Anyways, what I did here is I started on a low speed to get the chunks broken down, and then on high speed, just slowly and carefully blended the soup until it became a nice creamy texture. Be careful when using the immersion blender because the soup is hot, it splatters, so don't burn yourself, okay? All right, the croutons are out of the Breville. Look how beautiful and brown they are. Oh, I'm ready to eat, y'all. How about you? This is good. It didn't take very long. It took me longer to film it than it will for you to make it. I promise. Oh, it's so, so good. Okay, here I had some freeze-dried chives that I rehydrated with a little bit of water. It's like 1 tablespoon of freeze-dried chives to like 1 teaspoon of water, and I just set it aside. And that's what I'm flicking on top of the soup here. You could use fresh chives. That'll probably taste even better. It certainly is pretty. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to make this. This is going to be good. Cannot wait. Now, if you do anything different or you get any ideas to change it up a little bit, please let me know. All right, let's see what Charlie thinks about this. I called Charlie down so we can put this to the real test of whether it's good, because, you know, I like everything, but a good recipe is always based on whether the family is going to enjoy it or not. Am I right? Am I right? High five. He before he got it in his face.
I can smell it. It's good. I can smell it.
There's 1 point. It has hemp seeds in it. That's making it creamy, and it's good for your heart.
Oh. I like it.
What do you think of the croutons? Mine got soggy because I had to photograph my soup.
They're fun. I like them. You go good with a sandwich too.
That's exactly what I wanted you to say.
I like that it's creamy. I like that it's thick. I'm not a big liquidy tomato soup fan because it can get a little acidic and whatever. But this is good.
This has sweet potato in it.
Oh really?
I was thinking the sweet potato would mellow the acidity and add a little sweetness to it. And it worked.
Mellowing the acidity. That's a good quality.
It doesn't need any salt or pepper or anything like that.
I'm almost done.
It's full-bodied. You have to make this. Make it in your iPot, and then come back and tell me if you tweaked it a little, how you liked it straight up, the works. I want to know all about it. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I don't know what's stopping you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. If you have an iPot, I'd love to hear about which one you have, which model, how long you've had it. And if you don't have one, ask me about my Amazon affiliate link. I'll send that to you for sure. All right, thanks for watching this far. I'll see y'all later. Bye.